Hey guys, I don't know about you, but I'm really sad about the fires in Israel right now. It's absolutely insane to me that when you import a bunch of people from a region that don't know how to maintain it, and a bunch of trees that don't naturally grow in an area, that fires would break out. And I'm absolutely heartbroken. What has Israel done to deserve fires like this? It's just crazy. So, if you guys are like me, you're also sad about what's happening in Israel.
Did you guys know that the fires that are currently knocking on the gates of Jerusalem are actually prophesized in many of our works? Yeah, that's right. The Bible, the Torah. It's in the book of Jeremiah, Leviticus, and Ezekiel. They're called the fires of judgment. You see, the I Am sends them kind of like they did around the time of the Babylonians and the Romans, at a time of judgment when the people of the covenant are failing to uphold their end of the deal and doing things like worshiping idols and whatnot. You know, I don't know what they could possibly be doing over there that would make fires of judgment appear. It's so weird.
Israel is burning to the ground. Jerusalem is on fire. It looks just like the California fires. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that when they destroyed the olive trees from the indigenous people, they planted different types of trees with an intent of causing fires that would spread quickly in order to continuing devastating the land from the olive trees. And some of those trees are still there, and it's also an act of God as defined by insurance policies. And I looked at videos that people were taking from their cars, settlers, in panic trying to flee. Strange times for them, man. I personally don't want to see Jerusalem burn, but it gets under my skin when I see posts saying, Jerusalem, Israel is on fire. It's Jerusalem, Palestine, Padawan.
You might have seen today that there is a forest fire outside of Jerusalem. And I just wanted to remind everybody that that forest exists because it's covering Palestinian villages. It is hiding the existence of Palestinian villages that were there before the Nakba. They planted invasive pine tree species over Palestinian villages to hide their existence. The Jewish National Fund spent money to plant trees that are not native to Palestine to cover the existence of native Palestinian people. All the pine trees you see burning are not native to Palestine. And now, Izzy is asking for international help to put out those fires. They want the help of neighboring countries to put out the forest fires for the trees that they planted to hide the existence of Palestinian villages.
The Zionist mainstream media is telling you that the ceasefire in Gaza just collapsed, as if no one is responsible for this. But the truth is, Israel collapsed the ceasefire after 2 weeks of not supplying any aid, any food to the people of Gaza and depriving them of their electricity. Now Israel decided to finally end the ceasefire once and for all. They have returned to their ruthless bombing of the Gaza Strip, and in just one night, they have murdered over 300 civilians in Gaza. Why is the media leaving out the truth of this matter? Why are they not reporting on it accurately? And why did anyone not report on the fact that Israel violated this deal each and every day since they agreed to it in the first place? What good is agreeing to a ceasefire deal if you're just going to violate it every step of the way? This has nothing to do with the Palestinian resistance. They did everything they could to uphold the deal. It has everything to do with Israel and the United States refusing to keep their word on a deal that they made a promise to keep in the first place.